Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and today I'm going to be using this color palette and the Le Pen. I also have some A2 note cards, and we're going to use this. It's just a Use It Up collab by N Does Crafts and a bunch of other great crafters. So I am traveling, I'm on the road, so I grabbed just a few things. And I'm going to show you here. I don't have my typical setup, so I apologize. But I'm just going to take some water and kind of make these squiggly lines like petals of a flower here. And I'm just adding the water so that the ink knows where to go. So I'm just going to grab this really pretty pink color here and add it to where it's already watered. And you'll see it, the ink, the watercolor kind of just goes right where that water already is. So I'm just going to follow it around, add a few more petals here, and grab the ink as much as I want, as little as I want. However you would like is the way you should do it. So I'm just inking that up. It's rather difficult with one hand on the camera. And now I'm going to get another one and change colors to this light kind of mossy green. And we're going to use that to just create a stem here. And I just one stroke up and down and then just decided where I wanted it to go and added that there. So I'm going to make it a little bit darker along the side here. And I think I'm liking that. I'm going to pull that green up into the flower so that it creates, you know, the stem that holds on to those leaves. So I let it dry. I created a second one as well. And now I'm just going to take that Marvy marker. It's a very thin, I think it's 0.01. And once it's dry, I'm just going to trace the outlines. And I just want to show you how easy it is to make a card with very little supplies. I just grabbed a few things as I'm out on the road, and this is what I knew I wanted to use. So the marker is just going right around the outside there where it's watercolored, and now I'm just going to kind of where the petals are is where I'm going to bring in some lines there. And just make these like little lines. They're kind of squiggly because petals aren't perfectly straight. And so I go along there and I'm just making those pretty petals. Now I'm kind of just going around the outside a few times to make where the stem holds on. So you can see here, I mean, just one hand doing it rather quickly. And now I'm going around and kind of just adding a little bit of detail to the flowers itself, adding some lines here and there, kind of going with where the watercolors are, the watercolor lines, and bringing that in and giving some dimension to that little flower. And I think it's rather cute. And you can add as many or as little lines as you want. Just keep on doing it until you decide that that's the way you like it. So I think I'm happy with the flower. Now I'm just going to write the word here. And I'm going to just very easily write the word love. So I'm going to just scroll that across and put the L and the E, adding in an O and a V here. And then I'm just going to go through and on all the down swoops kind of add some extra lines there. And it just makes, it's like a faux calligraphy. And I'm not real good at either the real calligraphy or faux calligraphy, but we're just going to color that in. And it's going to make it look like it was done kind of with a calligraphy pen there. So I'm just coloring in those down lines, and then we'll go back and add a couple other items there, like that L will give it another better tail there. and color in it a little bit better. You want to make sure that it is completely dark and black there. And now I'm going to add some lines just along the stem there. And it's very quick, very easy. And now I'm just adding the little teeny tiny details, and you can make a very quick and easy love card just by doing that. So now I'm going to add just some lines and some dots here. I love to add lines and dots just for a little bit of character. So we've got that, and this V just didn't look right, so I'm changing that. I'm going to add a little heart there, color them in, and that's my first card. So now this one I just swooshed those same colors across like this. I took a, you could see that there's some dimension, kind of a pattern. All it is this paper towel, when I put it down, it picked up some of the wet ink and left some of that dry down there, which I really liked the pattern. So again, quick and easy card. Just put that right down, and I didn't want to wait for it all to dry, so I put the paper towel, and now I'm just taking that same black marker and writing in block letter, thank you. And it's going to be a quick and easy thank you card. And I'm going to, it's a little hard with just the one hand, but we're going to make it through. So again, with the block lettering, very easy. And then we'll go through and I will add again some more dimension by making those down lines thicker. And just the first one, not necessarily a down line, but the first part of each letter, I'm going to add a thickener line, and then I will fill that in. Once that's all done, the Y is a little bit more difficult because you have to go at an angle and then go straight down. But once you know how to do it, it's pretty easy. So with the U, you kind of just come in and down. And that's that. You got a little thank you card. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add some little squiggle lines here. You can't really see because I'm holding the camera at a weird angle, but it's kind of just some squiggly lines and adding some loops in there all the way around the card. And again, it's a little difficult. I really wish I was at home with the camera the part that holds the camera, but it's fun to be on the road as well. I love to travel. So we're just writing a quick thank you card, adding some swirls. Then once we add these swirls in, I'll go around and add some more little dots and lines throughout just to give it a little more personality. But this is a quick and easy, I don't know what I'm focusing on here, but this is just a quick and easy card that you can do. Again, the only thing it is the A2 cards. And there we go. I'm going to add some dots. And I'll add some on the other side. I love to add just 3 dots here and there. So I'm going all the way around, adding 3 dots. And at some point here I get a little sloppy. And so I'm kind of going to go off camera and do it properly. But you see, I just add the 3 dots all the way around. And you'll see they're sloppily done. So I'm going to show you how, and there we go. So I went all the way around, I made the dots a little bit bigger, and then I colored all those sides in, and that's a quick and easy watercolor thank you card. Next, I did that same flower. Oh, nope, I just want a thumbs up. I want you guys to subscribe and say goodbye, and then I'll show you what I've done here. So that's another flower there. And then we've got the thank you card, of course. The love one that you saw. And finally, I just did some swooshes. This is, I may not be perfect, but parts of me are awesome. All right, beauties, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.